Welcome back to D-Mop Garage. Look what we're on. We are on the Millibug. We haven't been here for quite a while, and if you're new to the channel and you don't know what this thing is, it is actually a beetle. It just needs to be finished. There is some previous episodes in a playlist, so you can check them out to see what we're up to. Yeah, let's have a look and see what we were up to last time I was here, which was a while ago, before winter. So we have got a lot of blocking. You can see here, this section here had to be finished off, and we've got the guards still to do as well. And then we're going to give this thing a paint job. Doors as well, they haven't been skim coated either, so we have to get them in some, probably need to go over them with some phosphoric acid. Yes, you can see here, this has got a bit of rust on it now, so we'll have to clean them up and paint those. Not the most exciting thing to be filming, as you know. Body work is not exciting, but I'll try and make it exciting. Maybe I don't know, come up with a different plan of how we film it. All right, well, let's get crack-a-lacking on this thing and get started. All right, guys, so we've done a little bit more filler work just down here on the apron, and you know, working in here, it's nice and quiet. You don't have a lot of noise apart from this guy here. He makes a racket. We're using the stud puller.
Nico's pulled out all the big guns.
And we've got this big here. This part here was a big, massive dent, and we've taken that out already. And
no,
we've
I'm
just
playing
got.
Join the Dots.
He's playing Join the Dots. And as you can see, Bonnie's here, quality control expert number 2.
Eating everything she can find.
Yeah, she's a chewer, this one.
Display of bits and pieces.
Yeah, Bonnie.
I even gave my welding gloves a Bonnie a bite before.
Come here. Wait. Okay, ready? Ready? Get it! Woo, that's a fast dog. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Give it to me. No. Well, Scooby, I'm not sure where Scooby. I think Scooby's up. She's up there hiding. Yeah. Anyway, this is what we're doing. We're working on these doors because they are quite wavy and damaged. The bonnet is good to go. I'm just waiting for the bog here to dry, or the bondo. Just got to wait for this bondo to dry, and then we can give that a sand back. And remember, subscribe, damn it!
Why do you want to subscribe?
I don't know if anyone watches Bondo Billy, but that's what he says at the end of every video. Subscribe, damn it! Anyway, yeah, we're getting there. We've got a couple more spots here to sand back, and we'll get another coat of primer on it. It's not exciting stuff to watch, but you know, that's what you got to do. Okay, guys, so we're ready to do another coat of primer. We've got all these areas prepared. Let's just strategically shoot our small little spots. All right, well, we'll let this thing flash off. I'll have to come back to it. Pretty runny paint, actually. Not stuff that I normally use, but you know, it's all right. It's looking a lot better. All right, so what we've been working on here with the door, the passenger door, it's just had a lot of big blows in it, and we've just been using a combination of the old arc welder and the stud puller, and we've just been making sure we've got no tin canning going on, and then just pulling up all the lows. Any of the highs, we just use the arc welder and do some striking, and that shrinks it back down. So we're pretty good. This is ready for filler. We're going to put some phosphoric acid on it just to neutralize all the little bit of surface rust on it, and then we can go from there. So let's get some coating on that, and then we can move on to the other door. So we're going to get on to door number 2, and we've got a couple of big dents here. One big huge one down here, it's all sunken in, and then a couple of tiny ones over there. Let's grab our little tool and see how we go. Might try these ones up here first. Now we come down to this humongous one. Alright, a little bit more there and we'll continue. Looking good. Okay, let's have a bit of a look. So what can happen when you're blocking back and you've got a couple of coats of primer on there? You'll start to obviously flatten the surface out. Sometimes you can not even need to go and put filler because you'll block it to the point where it's almost level. Like there's a really slight little indentation here and here. I mean, I could go and put a skim coat of filler on that, but if I just go and spray a heavy coat of primer, surface filler, it'll cover those up. Then I'll re-block it again and we're good to go. So I think there's only a couple here. You can see a little bit of a low spot there, and there. And again, I think with a bit of, they're not deep enough. You run your hand over it. Make sure you don't do that. Use the palm and the whole flat hand to feel. It's not bad. I think another coat of primer will just fill all those in. So this is good. I don't think there's any. You can see another low spot there, low spot there. Actually, that one will need filler. So that I can feel is almost too deep to be able to get that out with primer. And I think with that too. So those two, we'll just pencil those quickly. Oh, hello, Mrs. Quality Control Bonnie. How you going there? Pencil. We'll just go and cover those up. I think this is, yeah, that's almost dry to sand. Now, yeah, one there, one there. Yeah, they're quite deep. So you're not going to get those out with primer. There's something funky going on here too. I suspect there's probably something behind the back of this. Yeah, it's funny, the more times you rub over it, the more confused you get of where the high and low is. You got to just sometimes walk away or use another hand. Yeah, there's something funky going on here. I'm not quite sure what it is. There's definitely a high spot there. It almost feels like that is a low here. Yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Generally when that happens, if you can't kind of work out what the hell's going on, I'll just go and skim coat a big square over all of it and then just go back and re-block it, and that will sort it out. It does feel like it's low in here, but then it kind of feels like there's a high ridge here, so don't know. That's a bit of an odd one, that one. Anyway, that's that. Now this one over here, this will need, yep, that's dry enough. We can start blocking this back. Okay, let's have a bit of a look here. So we're starting to get high here. That's good. I've got probably a little bit of a low through here still. Okay, that's ready for another coat of primer. Righto guys, we've put a coat of white primer on the doors. So, and it's just showing us now exactly where we're going to have to do our filler repairs. You can see here, you know, a couple of spots there and there where we've done those repairs. Same on this one, bit of a crease there, and just along the bottom there. But they're pretty flat. They're not bad at all. A skim coat on both of those and we'll be good to go. Can't do them today, obviously. We've got to wait for this stuff to dry. And I've given these another coat, gone back over that area again for like the 5th or 6th time. Isn't that right, Bonnie? About 6 times? Yeah? Yeah, she thinks so. Gone back over that one again too. That had a little bit of that low spot. And same on the bonnet here. We've just gone over those bits there again too. And back on this side, I think this side here also had some low spots. All boring stuff. I reckon that is going to do it because I can't do any more work because everything's got to dry. So I'll see you in the next episode on the Millibug, and we'll see you again. Cheers.